Hello, Sagittarius. Hey, Sag. So, I'm Priestess May from priestessmay.com, and I'm here to give you your August 2019 reading. So, Sagittarius, I'm a Sagittarius. You are a very special sign because you can be at both times the teacher and the student because you love to learn, but you learn at such a fast rate that sometimes you are forced into teaching. And in reality, all you really want to do is to run wild and run free and maybe read books and travel the world and have your adventures. Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is the planet of prosperity, planet of abundance, financial abundance, luck. Okay, it is also the planet of the rulers of the stars. So it is the planet that really connects you a lot with astrology. Okay, it was believed that the centaur, which is the symbol for Sagittarius. The centaur is a mythical creature, as many would call it. Used to be the most powerful astrologers. They are believed to be the ones to teach humanity about astrology. And they are believed to rule and to live in Jupiter, according to tales. So let's go ahead and see what messages there are for you today for August 2019. Sagittarius. Sag, when you are balanced, you can be the teacher and the student. You can be very intuitive, very adventurous. You love to feel free to do what you want to do. You don't like restrictions. You love to spend time out in nature when you are balanced. When you're imbalanced, you want to just lay in bed, not do anything, just kind of watch TV or focus on those kinds of things. But when you are imbalanced, you feel chaotic because you're ruled by fire and you feel almost destructive. Where fire, when you're balanced, is a form of expression for you. Being around fire in a healthy way can be very beneficial for you as a Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and see here what messages there are. So all of these cards came out for you in one go. So let's go ahead and see what that has to do. You're feeling betrayed this month, Sagittarius. You're feeling like someone that you really trusted in just betrayed you, okay? I'm feeling that this betrayal could possibly be from an earth sign, feeling Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It feels very much like there's a lot of gossip going on. There's a lot of this person talking a lot of negative energy, taking a lot of your energy, and making you doubt your intuition. So the High Priestess is coming up here as your intuition. Know that you are very intuitive and everything you need is right in front of you, and no one can harm you unless you give them the power to. But you are feeling very betrayed. But it almost feels like you already knew this betrayal was coming, and you kind of predicted it last month in the last reading from last month. A lot of you said was very accurate. You were feeling like there was someone who was pushing your buttons, and this person is betraying you this month, or this situation is betraying you. This also is the card of not asking for what you're worth, okay? So you betraying yourself possibly as well by not asking for what you're worth. However, in the process of all of the situation, you are able to cut yourself free, and you need to cut yourself free from this situation. Cut yourself free and cut bonds or ties with anything that is no longer serving you, okay? You have learned in the school of life, you have learned that this is not good for you. I'm also seeing a lot of Sagittarius is starting school fresh this year, starting school in the sense of doing something that they are cooperating to that has to do with children. Okay, so this is also a symbol for me of starting a temple of some sort, or maybe a coven if you're into the spiritual stuff. Starting a coven, starting to learn magic, okay? Being very, very prosperous for you. And don't give up. Don't let this earth sign pull you down, because this earth sign is very overwhelming. It's a very masculine energy that tries to push and push and push, and maybe has a bit of a narcissistic behavior, and it's not good for you to be around this earth sign, because this earth sign is very unbalanced and can possibly be bringing you a lot of negative energy. If you are dealing with an earth sign, however, where you're the one that's bringing the toxicity, let up a little bit on them, because they feel like you're just kind of like beating them up. So you got to kind of balance out if you're the one that's actually bringing the toxicity, or if their person is the one bringing the toxicity. I do feel like it's possible that this is a friendship that is going to end, but it's gonna end for a good reason, and it's gonna start fresh again. I feel like you can overcome this situation. It's not something that can beat you. Okay, so you have to step into your power as a Sagittarius. I do feel that this month is going to be very prosperous for you. For some Sagittariuses, you may actually gain a new pet this month that is going to be a familiar, that is going to help you out throughout your life and be a guardian for you. Also, I am seeing the sign of the sunflower, which is reminding us that even in the darkest of times, there is positivity if you choose to look at it and trust your intuition and trust the divine intervention. So whatever's happening with your relationship or at work, know that things are going to be resolved this month. And even though you may be feeling betrayed right now, things are going to turn out in your favor in the end of it all. So let's go ahead and see here. What other... Here I am pulling an oracle card from the Halloween oracle, which I have been using, and your card is the Skull of Flowers. I love that because it reminds me of the Day of the Dead, and the Skull of Flowers is about creating through the ashes. It's about building from the ashes. So a phoenix, which is very connected to the to fire signs, a phoenix rises up from the ashes, and when phoenix die, they burst into flames, right? And then they turn into a baby, and it rises up from the ashes. And phoenixes are one of the most powerful, magical, mythical creatures that the world has ever written about. And it is all about starting fresh. The symbolism is about taking what you're given and creating something amazing with it when others expected you to just crawl up and die and hide from the world. Okay, you can do this. You have the power to do it if you just believe in yourself, believe in your own power, Sagittarius, because you have a very big power. And sometimes you have such a humility that it becomes a flaw. So be careful with balancing your power and putting yourself down. Okay, make sure that you step into your confidence and step into your energy and your abilities, because that is what's going to help you this month of August. Many blessings. Create from the ashes. Okay, so many blessings to you, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me. Much love and prosperity. Many blessings. Bye-bye.